What's up guys, my name is Delio, and this is kind of just a reminiscing video on the past year of my YouTube channel, seeing how much my video quality has kind of improved. And I guess this is actually a little bit of an update video as well. If you guys can't tell in the background, things are kind of getting changed up a little bit. There's literally a paint bucket right there that's being used to actually paint the ceiling. Just painted the ceiling. We're going to be moving on to the walls next. This room's going to be completely different by the end. And I could say as a YouTube set and as a bedroom, it's going to look at least 10 times better. Legit, I had like nothing on the walls previously. It was a completely unfinished room that was super uninteresting. The only way anything looked nice was if I just turned on some lights, and that's how I made my set previously. And things are going to be looking much better once everything's actually done. And anyway, besides all that, if videos aren't going to be out for a little bit, that's probably why, because the room's currently being renovated. So just a little heads up. Anyway, so let's just move on to the main topic of this video. I kind of want to reminisce on some of my old videos within the past year and see how much of a difference that was made when it comes to video quality and stuff like that. Because this last year has been a big learning experience, at least when it comes to video editing and just overall usage of cameras. This was one of my last videos I uploaded with my old Logitech C922 webcam. It was absolutely horrible. I mean, if you had good lighting, it looked acceptable. I mean, let's take a look at this. I mean, this is definitely better, but the background's completely black and I was using a absolutely awful freaking light to light myself up. That's why the shadows are so harsh. It was terrible. But honestly, just moving from the webcam to an actual camera made things a lot better. I mean, look at that. Everything's all washed out and boring looking, and now there's actually color in the shot. That's crazy, dude. I've been recommending actual cameras as webcams for a while, at least with my friends and stuff like that. You should not be using a webcam in the current year of 2021. Like, that's just not it. Invest in a budget camera, and a camera that I recommend is actually this Lumix G7 for about 500 bucks. You're getting one heck of a camera for the price. This pushes well above its weight class in terms of video quality and is relatively cheap. You can pair it up with a nice lens, and this is the type of shot you can actually expect from it. I actually got a better version of this camera, the Lumix G9. It's a newer model, shoots 4K 60 frames a second, but honestly, for YouTube videos and stuff like that, this is completely fine. That one is actually going to be used for my actual job once I go into that. So anyway, the jump from the webcam to the camera was already big, of course. I mean, you're jumping from literally a cheap $100 webcam to a $500 full-on mirrorless camera. Obviously, there's going to be a pretty big difference. But honestly, what really matters is lighting. The main issue with this shot, and as well as this shot from the webcam, stems down to the fact that there's no full-on, facial lighting, no key light, no nothing. And that's honestly what really makes or break a video. You can have a camera that costs like thousands of dollars that looks worse than a camera that's only a couple $100 with good lighting. That's how important lighting is when it comes to a video shot. It really matters on what your lighting is. So I probably could have made the webcam look way better if I actually got a key light and stuff like that, but honestly, I wanted to step up the game, and that's why I got the G7. Let's actually move on to some things I did later. So in this video, I actually use a technique where I have two monitors right in front of me right now. I had one with a white background just at max brightness, and it cast some light on my face. And as you guys can see, with that, it already made a big difference. And I also started using manual focus on my camera so it wouldn't constantly focus on. That's one issue with the G7 that I have. It uses a contrast-based autofocus system, so it constantly pulsates in and out, to actually focus on you, and it looks pretty bad. And you'll see like pulsating in the light and stuff, and I'm just not a fan of that. The OCD just goes crazy. So honestly, that just isn't it. So I used the monitor technique to actually light my face, and it did a pretty good job for a little while. But then I actually had to, step things up and really improve my game here. That's when I bought a new lens, and I took advantage of my window that I had right there and slightly opened up the blinds. And sunlight's actually a really good source of light. It produces very soft shadows, so it looks pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't be too fussed in using this technique if that's what I had to do. But the main disadvantage of this is you won't be able to do this all the time, obviously, because, nighttime hits and it becomes dark. So for a while, I used this technique. I had to record my videos during the day, unfortunately, but that's when things changed. That's when I made this Modern Warfare video. Modern Warfare makes my depression have depression. That's when I bought this key light, and I've been using it ever since. As you can tell, the video quality is pretty much the same as it is now, but however, I ended up changing the lens so it's more wide angle. I had to literally like put my camera at least like 6 or so feet away from me to actually get a good looking shot. It really wasn't practical, so I had to get a more wide angle shot. So this is literally, I'm touching it right here. It's like an arm's length away. It's pretty good. I'm not too fussed about it. So this is when I really changed things up. I bought an actual key light, and that's it. That's all I really had to do, and things already looked so much better. And that kind of fast forwards into some of my new videos. I now render my videos at 1440p 60 because YouTube has a really bad compression algorithm when it comes to their 1080p videos, so they look pretty horrible. So I render my videos at 1440p 60 to actually get pretty decent quality. And even with the 1080p 60 camera that I'm using right now, it looks amazing. And honestly, could probably pass off as 4K when it's actually upscaled. So what can I say? The past year has been quite crazy when it comes to change in my video quality, and I kind of just wanted to make this video to just reminisce and kind of explain how I went from this piece of garbage to this. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be at this point where I'd actually want to upgrade my equipment and get better and better at YouTube videos. The growth has been insane. I'm nearing on 800 subscribers already, which is ridiculous. Like, I wasn't expecting any of this, and it's all thanks to you guys. So anyways, guys, I know this video is kind of random, but I wanted to make this video because, I mean, it's crazy how much things have changed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want to see some more videos on the channel, make sure to drop a like. I'm currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're nearing on 200 subs away. So if you guys want to help out, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications to never miss a video when I upload it. You're not obligated to do so, but it would be nice if you could. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.